well spread out now, and I'm just picking a bit of rock here that's sitting up. It's not very enjoyable, but I have to do it. So just a couple of bits sticking up in the hay. It's actually the tail end of the old rock that's here, but those piles of clay hanging over. It's a very hard on the machine and hard on the man that's working here. Do not enjoy it, but it works. Generally have to walk your way around big parts of rock, like just keep walking around the small stuff from the sides on every side to try and get it loose. It is moving, but still well established. Not very easily anyway. That one's not showing any signs of giving up at all. Quite often this rock is kind of tied together, and if you hook from one to the other, if one's not moving, go to the other, and sometimes it loosens the next one. So let's see if this is actually loosened a bit. So like that, yeah. Like you get that section on that side. This little bit on this side. It should loosen this other piece sitting up. Just going to keep tearing this out, clear this back over onto the rock out of the way, and let this bit out and track it all in, and more or less ready then to start looking at some topsoil. So I just moved a couple of loads there. Moved a couple of loads of this kind of replacement kind of material from just kind of like I'm using it as a sub-layer obviously for underneath the topsoil. So I've brought them down and I'm going to go spread them out. Everything's looking pretty good now. A few hours at it to get it kind of just right, and then I'm going to use this rough topsoil full of stones, put it out, and I'll rake through it, then take the stones out of it. These couple of piles of stuff is actually there's a little bit of bushes in one of these, so I'm going to bury it. It's not really topsoil, but it's kind of, it was topsoil at one time, some of this material, but kind of has kind of got lost in a mix of everything else, dirt as well. So maybe an attempt at burying that here somewhere. bushes are just a serious pain. Just grow from anywhere at any time, just take their own notion. They're not very easy to kill. They're a very hardy plant. We call them wind bushes. I'm not sure if that's the correct term for them. Push down and get enough weight on top of it and not bother me anymore. See so much more of it there. Some big stones on top of it. An example of how bad that topsoil is with stones. You can see all the stones here. That is literally only that small pile I pulled out of there. So I have all this still, so I'm like about 3 times that again. So yeah, I'm just gonna lay it out in bits and take the stones out of it. I'll make my way in. I'm going to drag everything back to the top, and then once it's all along the top I can pull it up out of the way. So this is the way I plan on doing it here. It's kind of just rake them out like that there. Any major stones will come out, and I'll track in on top of it then and I'll make my way on down. Not too many quick ways to do it, but this won't be too bad. All the piles or whatever. I'd actually pull them all this way, it might be easier. I can drive them into a lane here and then drive them up. Okay, making it up as I go along, just kind of whatever walks easiest, quickest. The bucket teeth are well worn. Them teeth are nearly double that length in my new. They're actually a lovely tooth. We're doing actually very, very well. A lot of use out of them teeth so far. Huge, man. I don't know what kind of hours, probably. We'll be looking at coming up on 900 hours, I'd say. Around that. I'm not sure the exact brand of them, but that's a Scott bucket, and Scott supplies them with the bucket. They have a quick, they're like a quick attach. They're not a pin and clip. They're kind of like a little pin that you put it in and you turn it, water turn. It's actually very, very good design. Yeah, no, I meant to look into getting a set in case I come to the bottoms of these, because you know the outer ones are more worn because they're getting more work on the outside. I meant to change them actually in the inside, but it's one of these things getting around to it. I'm not sure exactly what is left in the tooth, as in how much is left before I get a hole in it. I'm sure it was a little bit, but the long teeth for raking like this here would be fantastic. Make things a lot quicker and easier. You drag less clay with you because you're only touching the stones. Left that a wee bit heavy there. Just toss it out. Already starting to look a bit better. Huge amount of stones. A lot of the ground around here has huge amounts of stones in it. There's a combination of that in this soil, but then there's also probably got a little bit of a mix around the rock there with some bits of rocks that got astray and kind of stuff being piled up roughly, but just far too much stones to have in your topsoil. You need a few stones, but not that. Gently kind of coming across the top of your pile, eventually kind of knock the stones start coming free, knock them back, and your clay keep falling down in between. It's all about leaving the land in a way that whenever you go to till it up again in the future, that you're not dealing with like mountains of stones like that will just break your heart to gather. So just kind of try and get it narrowed down a little bit, I suppose. much stones you can get out of a small bit of clay. Like, you know, it's, you could nearly turn around and say that that's nearly 50% stones. 50% of that material was stone. So what you can see now is the topsoil is put out. So kind of just put a couple of adjustments here. Did this the other day. Just show up with the light. It's not too bad. It's just a couple of little spots here and there, but I've left it fairly hay. See that I'll knock out these couple of pines here. I need very little of them. I'm not going to go deep here now. Start to try and head for the hill kind of with the gradient. Kind of pull them down. Not there's far too much there, just kind of tip it so I can drag it back. Side of things, I think it's very well, much easier to grade by also swinging at the same time. I think you tend to cover more ground or something when you're trying to do it straight on with the machine. It takes longer. So starting to come into a wee bit of shape now. I'm just still going with the same rhythm, really throwing it back and pulling it in. Anything there below spot, I just. Kind of tiny bit hay here now, so I'm just going to gently scratch at that. See, it's kind of it goes into a low spot here and kind of rises again. So that kind of just small rise, and it's just the way the edge of the field is. There's a kind of a hump on it, so I actually think it's actually the rock running across and underneath it, because it seems to be solid. And seems to drop away on this side, and then the far side I know is just all soft. There's no rock on that far side. It's just that whole ground moves when you're tracking the machine across it. So that's where I'm taking the curvature of the ground from. That's where I presume and why it sits at that kind of curvature. Just going to follow that. Not kind of keep the field in a natural kind of condition. It doesn't have to be like a flat lawn. Actually, this top side is going a little bit further than I thought it would, so it's good. There's a decent layer there, and as I said, anything that's in underneath it isn't the end of the world to tear up. It's not going to be like really bad material or anything, so it never do any harm to plough it in. So this is the best, obviously. So I'm starting to pick up a few stones here, as you can see. I have to do a nice bit of stone picking or something here. A bit of a collection of stones here. Stones there. Push them in. Way up there. all damaged here from the cattle being out on late in the year, so I'm just going to give it a bit of a press, a bit of a cut even, whatever, something to kind of get it back. I'm going to get ahead of it all with seed anyway, so it's just I'm going to tidy it, might as well tidy it all. Something solid over there, could be more rock over there. It's kind of the ground starting to rise here again, and I'm surprised that the rock's exposed there too. As I say, the land leveler is going to do a lot better job than I'm doing, but it's good to kind of have it in a good kind of way that you kind of know where you are and where everything is. So. I'm just going to keep going here. I'll do another wee video whenever I'm finishing up, and I'll maybe do a wee video on land level and that, so show kind of what it'd be like afterwards. Coming near to the end of this, grading this out, just kind of tidying up along the edge here, and then I'm going to land level it, kind of pulling back whatever I don't really need here. Calculated fairly good. There's probably a little bit too much topsoil here, but I'm keeping it slightly higher on this edge anyway, because the actual roadway drops down here, so I'd like to kind of even it out, so I'll probably put some more stone in here. So just kind of getting it balanced there, just kind of kicking it back into it till I get an even finish right along, and then as I say, the land leveler will take the rest out of it. I also don't want to pull any or too much in on top of the roadway. So plenty of stones. I'm going to take the trailer down, I'm going to hand gather the stones. Just the easiest, just drive the tractor down through it and pick up the big stones, land level it and pick the stones again, and that's us ready to go. Quite a collection of stones gathering up now. It's not bad at that. As I say, I'm kind of actually, this is a low spot here, so it might look like it's high, but it's not. It's a ground gradient kind of is what I'm looking for, so trying to follow in from this here, which is kind of, it's kind of sloping up. So I'm just going to try to kind of do a back rake into this here, then get the whole field kind of talking to itself. Now we're just kind of it's good to see that kind of the tail end of this. Since I'm sitting with my tracks now at the gradient I'm looking for, it's going to be an awful lot easier to grade this. I'm also trying to avoid the sinkage of the topsoil, and then being able to see the transition in the field from where I dug it out and where there's compacted clay. I'm trying to keep it high. So this here is kind of compacted here, so I'm trying to leave that slightly higher over there. Just leave that alone, just that many stones I'm just going to gather them. Not really access clay wise, so here. Kind of happy where I'm sitting here. I've kind of graded that a bit. See, this is all, unfortunately, this is all kind of hay here. The cattle were walking around the piles of clay for so long that managed to pull the topsoil away, kind of push it down the hill a bit, so you've created a kind of a hump. So just kind of try and maybe take that one in there. It's not too bad, it's just, it's more more of a pain now having so much sod laying around, but it'll all just get caught in the land level of it, so can't have it everywhere. Roll it back in, hopefully drag it down through the rest of it and roll it back in. Or you can track it in. So the land leveler by nature will pull a lot of clay down the hill, so I'm not going to go crazy. Kind of try and get it up. See a wee bit of a low patch and it's kind of very steep here, so I want to try and drag some of this down to fill it up. I am high here with soil, so I've plenty to work with. It's kind of a rise in it there, a bit high there. So pull it down, kind of keep it all kind of even. As even as I can get it. The more hill there is, the more damage the cattle will do to it whenever it gets wet, so kind of try and even it out as best as possible. And then the land level will just take that little bit out at the end of it then. Slight bit of a hole there, like. Kind of right. That's more or less it. That's the finish of it. So we're all set up here with the land leveler now. I threw it on last night in the dark, just well, it was daylight to put it on, but by the time I actually took down here it was pretty much dark, so I just stopped. I done 2 passes, stopped it down. You can see already it's starting to take a wee bit of more order rather than kind of up and down. It's hard to make out in the camera, but you get this as well. It'll pull up big stones and stuff like that. But we'll go whenever we finish land level and do another stone picking exercise, and I've already gathered nearly a whole trailer load. To make out the trailer there, but the trailer's nearly full. So I hand picked all those off it and left it. It's not too bad.